في وطن بنيت أركانه على إرث عظيم وتراث خالد، وشيد بنيانه قادة حملوا في قلوبهم أجمل القيم الإنسانية من المحبة والتعايش والتسامح والسلام، وتسلحوا بإرادة لا تلين ولا تعرف المستحيل. وطن يجمع العالم بين جناحيه ويسطر الإنجازات على الأرض ويعمل للوصول إلى أبعد الكواكب في الفضاء. ولكرة القدم هنا مكانة مرموقة في اهتمام القيادة وشغف الجمهور، وجهود تبذل من أجل مستقبل أفضل لمعشوقة الجماهير ورياضة الشعوب. ولأن قيادتنا الرشيدة تؤكد على صناعة المستقبل وليس انتظاره، فلم نكتفي بمتابعة الإنجازات الكروية المحلية والعالمية، بل كنا طرفاً في صناعتها من خلال مؤتمر دبي الرياضي الدولي عضو مبادرات محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم العالمية، الذي ينظمه مجلس دبي الرياضي سنوياً منذ العام 2006، وأصبح منصة عالمية يلتقي فيها صناع القرار ونجوم كرة القدم العالمية من لاعبين ومدربين وحكام لاستعراض واقع كرة القدم العالمية وجهود تطويرها. وخلال 14 عاما شارك في المؤتمر متحدثون من مختلف الاتحادات والأندية العالمية، ونالوا أكبر البطولات وأهم الألقاب. جمعهم حب كرة القدم وتباحثوا في مواضيع مختلفة هدفها تطوير كرة القدم وتحقيق أهدافها في السلام وتلاقي الشعوب وتقديم أجمل اللمحات والمهارات الكروية. واليوم وبالرغم من ظروف الجائحة نلتقي في هذا المكان بجوار برج خليفة الأعلى في العالم، وفي قلب دبي النابض بالحب والجمال، حيث نؤكد للعالم أهمية هذا المؤتمر الذي يقام هذا العام تحت شعار كرة القدم في القمة، ودوره في تطوير كرة القدم حول العالم. ومعنا نجوم الساحرة المستديرة وأهم المؤثرين فيها للحديث عن تجاربهم ومستقبل كرة القدم، ونحتفي معا بنجوم العام والقرن ضمن احتفالية دبي جلوب سوكر التي تكرم المبدعين في جميع مجالات كرة القدم. ويستمر العطاء ويتواصل لقاء نجوم العالم في دانة الدنيا دبي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حضورنا الكريم من السيدات والسادة، testing. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. تحية لكل حضورنا في هذا المؤتمر الواعد، كما نرجو من الحضور الكريم أخذ مقاعدهم حيث سنبدأ الآن اللحظة. وبداية وبعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، سمو الشيخ منصور بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم رئيس مجلس دبي الرياضي، سعادة جياني إنفانتينو رئيس الاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم الفيفا، معالي مطر الطاير نائب رئيس مجلس دبي الرياضي، أصحاب المعالي والسعادة والسيدات الحضور، مشاهدين عبر الشاشات في دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة والعالم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، وأهلا بكم في قلب دبي النابض. كما يسعدني أن أرحب بمن أشاركه المنصة هذا اليوم، توم إيركوت. It's really nice to share the stage with you, Tom.
Yusuf, thank you very much indeed to you. To His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Chairman of the Dubai Sports Council. To His Excellency Gianni Infantino, President of FIFA. To His Excellency Matar Al Tayar, the Vice Chairman of the Dubai Sports Council. Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the millions of viewers from across the UAE and the world. Good evening and welcome to the vibrant, beating heart of Dubai.
Indeed, Tom. على نهج صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم نائب رئيس الدولة رئيس مجلس الوزراء حاكم دبي رعاه الله، وبتوجيهات من سمو الشيخ حمدان بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم ولي عهد دبي رئيس المجلس التنفيذي لإمارة دبي، تحتضن دبي مقيمين وزوارا من مختلف دول العالم. تحت راية دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة وقيمها السامية في المحبة والسلام والتسامح والتعايش مع الجميع.
Now, under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of UAE and, of course, ruler of Dubai, and under the guidance of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and the Chairman of Dubai's Executive Council, Dubai tonight proudly welcomes and embraces every resident citizen and visitor from different countries across the world under the flag of the United Arab Emirates and its sublime values of love, peace, tolerance and coexistence.
في هذا المكان الذي يحمل اسما غاليا لقائد سكن القلوب، نلتقي في مؤتمر دبي الرياضي الدولي، وهو عضو مبادرة محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم العالمية الذي ينظمه مجلس دبي الرياضي سنويا منذ العام 2006، ويحمل هذا العام عنوان كرة القدم في القمة، بمشاركة كبار صناع القرار وقيادات كرة القدم العالمية وأهم نجومها.
We meet here tonight at this, truly magnificent landmark, which enjoys pride of place in the hearts of every citizen and resident for another edition of the much-anticipated Dubai International Sports Conference, which in itself is a member of the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Global Initiatives, and of course has been organised by our friends at Dubai Sports Council now since 2006.
وبهذا حضورنا كريم يسرنا أن نبدأ جلسات مؤتمرنا هذا بكلمة سعادة جياني إنفانتينو رئيس الاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم فيفا، والتي تحمل عنوان رسالة من القمة.
Thank you. Yes, the conference this year is being held under a very special theme. The theme, football at the top, with the participation of some senior decision makers and leaders of world football. And of course, the sport's leading stars. Listen, we are honoured and pleased to begin the sessions this evening of the conference with a speech by none other than His Excellency Gianni Infantino, the President of FIFA. And this one is entitled Message from the Summit.
You're very welcome. Thank you, sir. I'll be leaving now.
Shukran. Thank you very much. Dear caro Cristiano Ronaldo, dear Highness Sheikh Mansour, I have to say hello first to Cristiano on behalf of all the legends which are here, because we are all here, because we love the game, because we love the players, because we love football, and because they make us be here and they make us and our hearts vibrate. Excellencies, Matar, friends, it is a great pleasure for me to be here tonight with you in this incredible place for the 15th edition of the Dubai Sports Council conference. I've been coming to this conference quite a few times, but I think this year is a special year, and the fact we are here united and reunited marks as well a little step, not yet into normality, but a little step into the right directions, and that's why it is so important for us and for you to be here, and I would like to thank you all for being here. I said it is a very special year, and I would like to start by remembering a great legend, Diego Armando Maradona, who left us a few weeks ago. He was also at home here in Dubai, and he's certainly one of those who have made us all fall in love with the game. Another legend that left us, Paolo Rossi, of course, as Italian myself, I cherish the moments when I was watching with my parents on TV the 1982 World Cup, where Paolo Rossi scored 6 goals. Also, he left us much too early. It has been a difficult year. It has been, of course, the year in which Beirut, which is not far away from here, was put on its knees, and you have helped a lot Lebanon to come up again. And it's a year which we will remember because of the pandemic, because of COVID, because everything stopped, because football stopped as well, and because we realized that there is actually something which is more important than football. And it is health. Of course it is health. We were not aware, all of us, that so much is dependent on how we are, on how our neighbors are, on how our family is, on how our friends are, until we saw that a small virus has put on its knees the entire world. We have now all to wear masks. We have to keep social distance. We have to thank all those who have been fighting as volunteers, as doctors, in order to keep and to save our lives. And we have to think on those who suffered in this particular year. But exactly in this year, football, and in the year to come, football can give a new message. A message of unity, of solidarity, of hope. And these are not just words. Because we all need, after being distanced, after being locked down, we all need again to believe that the world is going back to normal, that we can again hope. And football is certainly giving hope. We are playing, you are playing in front of empty stadiums, but there are millions watching you. There are millions that, thanks to you, the players, can hope again to come back to normal. And we will work all together to bring back spectators safely, of course, in stadiums, because that's what we are about. In FIFA, we have tried to help a little bit. We have created, as you might have heard, a COVID relief package worth $1.5 billion to help not the top professional game, but to help the game all over the world in 211 countries. The game, the grassroots game, the women's game, stay alive. Keep the flame of football burning in order to be ready when we can resume again. But this period where we have been locked down has also given us possibilities to think about the future of football, of course. But football being the most important of the less important things, it is very important, as we know. And maybe we need to start reconsidering the way we have been organizing football so far. We need to protect, and that's the first priority, we need to protect the players, the legends. We need to protect the game, and we need to shape our competitions in exactly this way. Maybe we need to look again at the formats of our competitions, and we need to see how we can find a better balance between national teams and clubs, between leagues and cups, between long competitions and short, exciting competitions. Maybe this is the time where we need to reduce a little bit travel in order to preserve health. And we need to consider this, I say this very openly, questioning whatever we, including FIFA, including confederations, associations, leagues, have been doing in the last 20 years, or 30 years, or 40 years. Because the world is changing, the world is going faster, the world wants more excitement. The youth, the young boys and girls, they strive for maybe a different type of organization of competitions as we were used to have. So we need to put all this on the table, and these will be the challenges of the year 2021 and the following years to come for us in global football. Football is global. The fact we are here today in Dubai, which is a global city, is a testimony of that. And the vision of FIFA is certainly to make football even more global than what it is today. Because even if football is global, the reality is that it is concentrated, of course, in a few countries only. And we need to make this all bigger with new ideas, new ways, and a new globalized game of football. This is the task, this is the mission of FIFA, of course, to organize, to generate, to distribute revenues in the entire world. This is what we try to do. We do it with the help of all those who are partnering up with us. And we need to do it even more so in the future. And I'm very happy to be here because another signal of the power of football has been given only recently here in Dubai, 2 weeks ago or less, where we have been witnessing the signature of a historic agreement between the United Arab Emirates Football Association and the Israel Football Association, following, of course, the much more important political agreement. But it is important that following politics, we can also have the real life kicking in. And having United Arab Emirates and Israel joining forces to develop women's football, to develop academies, to develop football together sends, I think, a very powerful and strong message, which is what we want to do and continue to do as well in the years to come. And for this, we need the help, we need the assistance of all of you, because the biggest lesson of football is that it is a team sport. We need the top, we need the whole team to win our competitions, and our competitions are about developing football and about bringing hope to the entire world. With this in mind, I would like to thank you all for being here. I would like to thank you all for giving me this stage, and I would like to thank you all for your contribution for our boys and for our girls all over the world. Thank you very much. Shukran jazilan. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Warm thanks to Gianni Infantino for those invaluable words of welcome to us all here this evening. Now, from the pinnacle of global football leadership, we're going to turn our attention now to the pinnacle of the game's stars, those that have left something of an indelible mark in the history of the sport, earned a spot in every football fan's heart, and of course etched their names in those record books with their extraordinary achievements. And they meet on the same platform for the very first time. So therefore, please join me in welcoming on stage your moderator of our next panel. We have none other than international television sports analyst. Put your hands together and please welcome Rui Braz. Now listen, Rui's going to be joined by some of the biggest names in the beautiful game. So please welcome onto stage former Real Madrid, FC Porto, Spain national team player, and of course, influential captain. It is Iker Casillas. Also welcome the Bayern Munich and Poland national team player and, of course, captain. It is Robert Lewandowski. It's all about the leaders. And joining them, Juventus FC, Portugal national team player and captain, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you, Tom. It's a pleasure to be back in Dubai for this wonderful event this year at the amazing and majestic Burj Khalifa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 15th edition of Dubai International Sports Conference, organized by Dubai Sports Council. Before we get to the 2020 special edition of the Globe Soccer Awards, we have a unique chance to hear from some of the best players in the history of the game. It's an honor and a privilege to have three football legends such as Iker Casillas, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Robert Lewandowski on stage. Thank you for being here and welcome to Dubai.
Habla inglés, ¿no?
Allow me to start. Allow me to start with you, Iker. Welcome. First of all, congratulations on your recently announced return to Madrid, now as an assistant to the general director at the Real Madrid Foundation. Was this bound to happen sooner or later? I mean, do you think that your destiny and the club destiny are destined to be together?
Yes, of course. Sí, después de 5 años en las que estuve fuera del Real Madrid, digamos que he vuelto a casa. Es un club que crecí desde pequeño.
A club that I mean, I started there as a young person. I left when I was 34. Now I have come back to do a different job, very different from the one I used to do, which was to play football. And try to learn and try to help whatever is possible. I am convinced that this is a great step for me, and that it will be something wonderful for both of us.
Your life after some amazing years in Portugal with FC Porto, where you also won everything there was to win in Portugal. But now let's go back to Real Madrid. Real Madrid is one of tonight's nominees for Club of the Century, alongside Barcelona, also from Spain, Bayern Munich from Germany, and Al Ahly from Egypt. We all know how much you've contributed to these kind of achievements at Real Madrid, having played 725 games in 16 years at Real Madrid's first team, winning no less than 19 titles for the club. So we can say that you're part of the job on achieving this legendary place for Real Madrid. But how about now, in this new job and in the future, how do you feel that you can help Real Madrid stepping up to the next level as we enter the third decade of the 21st century?
Bueno, seguimos continuando.
Yeah, well, we're still carry on what was started last century, 20th century. In the 21st century, Real Madrid has already achieved 6 European Cups. It's easier to say it, but it's very difficult to say that, to do it. Chris has also contributed to that. Of course, it is still the most important club in the world. There's no doubt about it. That is what is it about. We want to keep on being the best, competing against our opponents. Everyone wants to be the best club in the 20th century, but Real Madrid, of course, is the favorite at the moment. We are getting all the merits
and I'm sure
to get the same award that we got 20 years ago.
Speaking of stepping up to the next level, this brings me to my next question, and please allow me to open the conversation to Robert and Cristiano, starting with Cristiano, who also played for 9 years at Real Madrid and is now one of the main players in Italy, starring at Juventus of Turin. Cristiano, I don't know if you're aware of this, but your next game and your next goal, the first game and the first goal in 2021, will automatically turn you into a professional player and non-stop goal scorer for 20 straight years. This is amazing. I think I speak for everyone present. This is truly amazing. How does this make you feel? For sure, proud, nostalgic, for sure, but still eager for more to come?
Well, first of all, good evening to everybody. Good evening to you. Well, for me, it's a pleasure, of course, to beat all that records, the goals, the titles, and everything. And I continue. It's not easy to be in top of the game so many years. As I say many times, the numbers speak for itself and the titles. So I'm really proud, and of course it's a job and work from the team. Without a great team, without a teammates and a fantastic coach and clubs, it's impossible to achieve that thing. So I'm so proud, and I didn't know that that have to beat another record. So it's a good challenge.
Yes, 20 straight years scoring goals and playing as a professional football. The next game is very important. Don't forget it.
Okay.
It's impossible to play top level for so many years without making lots of sacrifices. And this, you all share this experience, of course, and you all spoke openly about this in the past. But 2020 was special in so many ways. Empty stadiums, COVID protocols, postponed games, long stoppages, and now a very tight calendar. How do you deal with these new obstacles? How does this affect the players' productivity? Yes, for you.
For me? Well, for me, I have to be honest. To play in the stadium empty, it's boring, in my opinion. We respect the players, all that protocol, and the health is the most important, of course, but I don't like it, to be honest. I do it because, first of all, I love football. My passion is always football. I play for my family, for my kids, for my friends, for the fans. But I don't like it, to be honest. It's so weird to play without... I like when the people boo Cristiano. When I touch the ball, they woo, I like it. But I don't have more, so I change for that when I go in other countries and then like other players more than me, they do it. Cristiano, woo, so I'm motivated with that. But it's not good, but I hope 21 they can change that rules and see the stadiums full of people, because the passions without fans is nothing.
But as you always say, the numbers speak for themselves, and your numbers this year were amazing, as were Robert's numbers. The best of the best, and you three are some of the best, continue to show that they can overcome any adverse context. Robert, you are nominated for Player of the Year here at Dubai, running against Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, and you won everything there was to win in 2020. Let me see if I can remember everything. Bundesliga, German Cup, German Super Cup, Champions League, European Super Cup, and top scorer in all of these competitions. So it was an amazing year for you. Also, you won both UEFA and FIFA awards for Player of the Year, and you can go for the hat-trick tonight here at Dubai. How does it feel to be so dominant in such a challenging year as 2020?
Yeah, first, good evening, everyone. I have to say that this season, that was something wonderful for us. Everything what we won, everything how we played, and I think so we lose only one game all year. That's mean a lot, and of course you need a good team to win these titles. You need also your teammates to play the ball, that I can score so many goals, I can play well, or show the best skills. And this year was very difficult, how the Cristiano said, that playing without fans is very difficult. I have to say that I needed 3-4 games to adapt it for this situation, and that wasn't easy. Because without fans, without the challenge, that it doesn't matter what's happening during the game, you don't feel this emotion from fans. And I think so that is for every single player's difficult situation, but I hope that next year, that slowly, that everything coming back to normality and we can play against with the fans. But in this season, for sure, we know that that was something amazing, and now every team won't beat us, and we are ready for this. But we love the new challenge. We love the new opportunity to win maybe another title. I hope so, because if you are on the top, you know that staying on the top is more difficult. But we are ready for this.
Yes, you are the ones to beat right now. You recently said something like this: now I think I can invite Messi and Ronaldo to sit at my table. And I think everyone understood what you meant. How important is it to achieve this kind of recognition while these two global legends are still active and as strong as ever? They are still on their top of their game.
Yeah, I remember the situation because I got the question if I can sit at the same table with Cristiano and Lionel Messi. I say I can invite them both to my table to eat maybe the dinner, because if you are on the top like Cristiano Ronaldo since 10, 12, I don't know how many years, it's it's for me to be there to try to win the another is something special, and I know it doesn't mean for them both to stay on the top since many years. And okay, the expectation is very high every year for the fans, for the people, for teammates as well. And you have to stay in front of this and try to show your best skills to win with the teams what you can to win. And it's not the most difficult situation, but since few years I tried to be on the top, to try score a lot of goals, and in this season we showed that we were the best, and everything, and how we played, that was also, I think, so one of the best, maybe the team of the history.
Iker, you've also been nominated for season awards over and over again, and you actually won most of them. 2020 was your first year off the pitch. Was it hard? Do you miss it already?
Bueno,
Well, yes, it's difficult when you have to put an end to your career, given my circumstances, when you suffer a heart attack. You have no other, you have to stop, you have to think of retirement. That's not the case always in football. When a player decides to end a career, you give yourself some months to play with your brain. It's true that when I came to Portugal, I was already an older player, 37, 38 years, and I could see that my football could end. Of course, I cannot complain, because if I look back and I see all that I have achieved, I think I can be proud and happy about it. Now there are new challenges that are also important and are also beautiful, and I am convinced
you absolutely have to be proud of what you achieved. And looking back at those 20+ years in your career, it's been an amazing and unparalleled career at Real Madrid, Spanish national team, and FC Porto. You literally won everything there was to win. If you could only give one advice to all the young goalkeepers chasing their dream all around the world, what would it be?
Bueno, ¿qué te puedo decir?
Well, yes, what can I tell you? That to fight for all that they want, sometimes football is you have to overcome barriers, you have to overcome yourself. Players, we as players are playing games day after day, and we have this ambition to be better. That's why they are here with me. When you want to be better, you have to. When you want, you have to better yourself. Yeah, you have to think of Cristiano, Messi, Iker. At the end, that's what you have to do. You have to fight and don't give up. And
So
in the end, you will achieve your goal.
And we've heard this over and over again from top players all over the world. Cristiano, you are also an idol to millions of young boys and girls who chase their dreams of becoming football players. And many may say that you actually changed the way children look at the game and even at the practice. The daily practice, many children started looking at it differently because they see the effort you make, the sacrifices you make. How does it feel to be looked upon as such an example for millions and millions of kids all around the world?
Oh, it's great. You know, that when you look at the kids and they want to be like you, they cut the hair like me, they want to do skills like me, everything. I see my son, look, he's 10 years old and he want to look like me. And I say, you have a long way to do it, to be like your father. But, you know, it's a pleasure. You know, the future is the kids. I have 4 and I wish them there all the best. And when I see the kids around, for example, now Dubai, and they come to run with me and they turn and say, "Sue." It's make me feel happy because, you know, they recognize my effort, my dedication, my hard work, and I'm proud. You know, when you see some stuff like that, you make you proud, and this is give me motivation to carry on and to continue to do it, my job, and play football, enjoy the people, the fans, and everyone.
You said something about Junior. Just between us, no one's listening. Does he have what it takes to reach the top?
Not yet. I'm hard with him sometimes because he drink Coca-Cola and Fanta sometimes, and I'm pissed with him. I'm fight with him, and when he eat chips and fries and everything, you know, I don't like it. Even my small kids, when they eat chocolates, they always look to me, and, you know, we have to be strong. But to be honest, he have potential. he have. It's big boy, it's fast and he dribbling well. But this is not nothing. I tell him every time, this is take a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. Sometimes when he's in home and I say, go to the treadmill to run a little bit. After the treadmill, I say, go to the cold water to recover what you do tomorrow again. And it's, oh, Daddy, it's so cold, the water, I don't want to do it. But I understand, he's only 10 years old. Depend on him. I'm not going to push nothing for him to be a football player. If you ask me if I want, yes, I want. But he's going to be whatever he wants. Even or doctor, or I want him to thinking, you have to be the best.
And above all, he's a good kid. He's a good boy.
Fantastic.
And that's the most important thing. Let's get back to the script. Besides being nominated for Player of the Year alongside Messi and Lewandowski, you are also one of the nominees for Player of the Century, running against, once again, Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, and Mohamed Salah. 20 years into the 21st century, 20 years into your professional career, how do you feel about this global recognition with this nomination, knowing how many extraordinary players the world has seen in the last 20 years?
As I told you before, it's fantastic. A few weeks ago, they nominated the best 11 ever for Ballon d'Or, so I was there, of course. So I was happy. And now to be nominated with that players that you mentioned, for me, it's a great honor. And you know, to be here in the gala with this amazing player, Iker, that I didn't see him a long time ago, that we won many things together, and Lewandowski, that he do with a fantastic career as well. He scored many goals, many titles. Gerrard, that we played together in Manchester. So we had very fantastic moments since he played there in Manchester, because when he left to Barcelona, we fight a little bit. But, you know, part of the job and the rivalry against Madrid and Barcelona, but we still maintain a great relationship. For me, it's nice. I'm 36 soon, but I still enjoy the football. You know, my life, I'm happy with my girlfriend, with my kids. You know, I do it everything the same that I did 15 years ago. The same routines, the same work. Even my girlfriend, sometimes I arrive 2 o'clock in the morning, we go to the spa, she do me massage to me to recover for next day. So fantastic life, and I enjoy a lot. And Iker, they give great example to us 1 year ago when something happened with him. And it's a great example for us that sometimes we don't appreciate what we have, what the footballs bring to us, our family. And this is Iker, not just in the pitch, but outside the pitch. He give a great example for all of us.
Robert, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are the first Polish footballer to achieve worldwide recognition as FIFA and UEFA Best Player. I mean, Poland has offered us great players along the years, but none of them reached this level of acceptance and recognition all around the world. But Bayern Munich has seen some other names winning these awards in the past, such as Lothar Matthaus, Gerd Müller, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, or Franz Beckenbauer. How do you feel to follow these legends in Bayern history?
I'm very, very proud of this, because if you heard that since 10, 20, or I don't know how many years, nobody, of course, from Poland or also from Bayern Munich won this title, and I'm now here, so I can say that I'm very proud, I'm very happy, and maybe in this time, I don't know what does it mean, everything, because we are focused on the next game. We have so many games. We have to be ready in every 3 days for the next challenge to beat the next appointment. But for now, for sure, I have 5 or 6 days off, but on the 3rd of January we're coming back on the pitch. But in this moment is something amazing, because if you see and you have challenged it with the players as Cristiano Leon or another so big name, and you are there, so this is something like the dreams come true, because I'm from Poland, so since 20 years I didn't have the players who was playing on the high level, and for me that was, I have to find a new way to show also the kids or the children in Poland that everything is possible, and that's why I'm very happy if I see the people not only in Poland but around the world also, that they have my jersey on, and they know that there's some player from Poland named Lewandowski, and he did so many things, so I'm I'm glad for this, and I'm very happy.
Just like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Al Ahly, Bayern Munich is also nominated for Club of the Century. The way you see it, and you've been in Bayern for so many years, how important is the club structure, its organization, its level of attention to detail, its ability to protect players from outside menaces? In other words, how important and crucial is the club in the players' road to success, especially in a year full of obstacles such as 2020?
Yeah, all of these teams are the bigger teams in the world, and maybe in this year, because of the COVID, they changed a little bit because of the structure, and I think so that Bayern Munich has the problem as well, but everything how they work, everything what they did, they still are fine, and I think so the next few years they can make the step on to be the best team in the world maybe, but for sure if you say that Barcelona, Real Madrid, they are there, and also the English club, they are there, you have to be ready. But everything how's work there, organization, everything, how the people protect the football players is something amazing, and you feel there like at home. You feel that is one family, and you are very happy to be there with my teammates. They are very young players. They are so motivated. They have so big potential to make another big step, to be better players and to playing also the better for the team. And I'm glad that I am with this team. I'm playing for Bayern Munich, and we are now where we are.
I have to take this opportunity that I have the three of you here. One major consequence of pandemic times football was the inevitable postponing of UEFA Euro 2020 to summer 2021. And we absolutely have to know your thoughts about the world's largest football event taking place next year. And I start with you, Iker. You've won the competition twice, so you know what it takes to be European champion. Who do you think is the favorite to become the next European champion in 2021?
Bueno, es difícil.
Yeah, it's difficult with all this pandemic. It's true that the national teams have had more time to prepare themselves, to be more than like a compact team. I think that nowadays, at the moment, the level that maybe France, Brazil, Portugal, which is the last European champion, could be the ones who have better detail. But also have national teams like Germany that has a very new generational change, has had more time to prepare itself for the Cup. Argentina
That's
also
for the World Cup in Qatar 2022.
Sorry.
France, Portugal, Germany.
This is talking about the World Cup.
How about Spain?
If we talk about the Euro Cup, yeah, of course, Spain has been a national team that has had a lot of time to recover, like Germany. I think that from those 5 national teams,
Chris,
any of
very
them
short
will be
because we are
the
in a tight schedule.
European champion.
Portugal is the current champion, everyone knows it. But the team has suffered so many changes since 2016. You are now one of the only 10, 12 players that usually Fernando Santos keeps calling to the game. So more important than everything else, is this team, this new team, capable of winning the Cup once again for Portugal?
Why not? It's possible. We have a good team. We have a fantastic coach. The young players, they become even better. 1 year more, as Casillas say, they have time to prepare even better. And it's possible. As Casillas say, France, Spain, Germany, they're always, the favorites. But we are there. We are there to fight. They have to respect Portugal. If not, they know that we are a good team and we can win any team. So looking forward. We are confident. We respect all the teams, but I think we have a good chance, to be honest.
Robert, this is the man who sent Poland home in 2016. As many of you may recall, Poland only fell on penalty kicks decision against the upcoming champions, Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. What does this tell us about your chances to win the competition, Poland's chances?
Oh, it's a difficult question, I have to say. But for me, as a captain of this team, I have to say that I will be proud of this team if the fans are proud of us. And I don't know what does it mean. For sure, in Europe 2016, we lost in penalty kicks against Portugal, and then they won a Europe Championship. So it means sometimes you are so close, but you are so far. And that was very hard tournament for all of us, I think so. But in this year, we know that we have the few new players, the young players, the fresh blood, and that can happen something. But we have also in the group stage Spain, Sweden, so it will be not easy. But if we will be ready with our form, that will be healthy and fit, that maybe we can beat our appointment and be playing after the group stage. But for me, the most important is that the people from Poland are proud of our team and everything what we are doing, what we did for this country.
Okay, gentlemen, in the name of Dubai Sports Council, Globe Soccer, and myself, thank you so much for sharing your experiences, your opinions. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for Iker Casillas, Robert Lewandowski, and Cristiano Ronaldo.
A huge thanks to you as well, Rui. Our thanks also to Rui as well. Rui, thank you very much indeed for hosting that one, your kind words as well. And of course, our esteemed panelists as well for giving us a greater insight into the sport that we all love. Okay, that is the first element of proceedings. Thank you, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, and our generous audience for your warm applause. We are going to take a short break now, and I mean short. It's just 2 minutes. It's for our global audience. But we will be straight back after that for the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards. So please, please, if I could ask you to stay in your seats, no moving around during the 2-minute break. Straight after that, we go straight into the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards.
Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Masa al-Khair, good evening and a very warm welcome to the 2020 Globe Soccer Awards live from the stunning Burj Khalifa. This is a night where we celebrate the achievements of football icons across the globe. But before we start, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our partners and event co-organizers, the Dubai Sports Council, our title sponsors as well, TikTok. We're also powered by Audi and Al Nabuda Automobile, and a great thank you to our platinum sponsors, Abu Dhabi Sports, Bulgari, Emirates, Lavazza, and Sea Palace. Remember, we're currently live on TikTok and Abu Dhabi Sports in the Middle East. It's an event like no other, with an estimated global audience of 3 billion people over the last 3 years. Last year's broadcast also had a reach of 420 million impressions on social media, so please don't forget the hashtag GlobeSoccer.
Good evening to you as well, Natalie. Great to have you on board. And listen, in light of the global impact of COVID-19, this year's Dubai Globe Soccer Awards, but it takes on a bit of a different look this year. Now, this year we honour 2020's top talent, while at the same time we're going to be paying tribute to the legendary players, clubs and agents from the past 20 years. So, for the first time ever, we'll have awards which will highlight achievements by the nominees between the years 2001 and 2020, which celebrates the best of the century, if you like. With an unprecedented 22 million votes from fans around the world, together with the opinion of our esteemed experts, our list of finalists was eventually confirmed. And so on with the show, and we begin the show with the categories where the finalists were, unfortunately, unable to travel, unable to attend. And having a squad of players is just only one aspect of a football team. Transforming that squad into a winning unit with the ability to bring out the very best in each and every one of those players is where coaches really come in to their own. And it's what sets them apart from others. With a carefully planned outlook, coaches are conductors of a sporting orchestra, if you like. But of all the coaches, who stood out most over the past season? The nominees then for Coach of the Year are
Hans-Dieter Flick, Jürgen Klopp, Gianpiero Gasperini, and the winner of the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards Coach of the Year is Hans-Dieter Flick. Having taken over with Bayern in more than a spot of bother, Flick came in, stabilized, and oversaw a landmark season in which they claimed the UEFA Champions League, Bundesliga, and German Cup titles. A four-time Bundesliga winner as a Bayern player, Flick has further entrenched his name in the history of Bayern Munich.
Now, unfortunately, our Coach of the Year isn't able to be with us here tonight. But worry not, can't be here in person, but can be virtually with a short message for us.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to say thank you. It's a great honor to receive the Global Soccer Award as Coach of the Year. I'm the one accepting this award, but without the great and amazing staff around me, it wouldn't be possible. That's why I would like to dedicate this award to my team. I'm lucky to not only have the best players to coach, but also the best staff working with me. 2020 has been a crazy and a challenging year. We tried our best to cope with the new situation the pandemic confronted us with. We have the players to be prepared in the best possible way, and they made an exceptional development. With every match, they became more and more self-aware of their strength. I'm proud of what we achieved this year, the team, my coaching staff, and of course the whole club. So again, I say thank you and have a great evening. Bye-bye.
There are coaches who have redefined the game of football, be it tactically or the way they've managed to bring the best out of their players. No matter the method, it's earned them numerous titles over a sustained period of time. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is Globe Soccer's Coach of the Century.
Pep Guardiola. Zinedine Zidane. Jose Mourinho. Alex Ferguson.
And the winner of the Globe Soccer Awards Coach of the Century is Pep Guardiola.
With the fundamental principles of possession and pressing developed out of course Barcelona's La Masia Academy, Guardiola re-evaluated but also adjusted in accordance with current trends, creating one of the most influential philosophies the world has ever seen, which brought success with Barcelona, Bayern and recently of course Manchester City.
Unfortunately, Pep Guardiola could not be with us this evening as he's preparing for Man City's upcoming fixture against Everton, but he also did have a message for us.
Good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for this award. I want to share it for all the managers who were nominated and not nominated. Congratulations for the whole organization that organize every Christmas times this event to Global Soccer Awards. And hopefully all of you, your family, can stay safe and well. And next season we can be together again. Due to the pandemic situation is over. Thank you so much and hope to see you soon.
Congratulations to Pep. Now, as was so eloquently put by Gianni Infantino a little earlier on, it's been a year like no other, and with a heavy heart, I think all of us here at the Globe Soccer Awards tonight must bid farewell to a true footballing icon. Diego Armando Maradona was without doubt one of the reasons why many of us here in this arena fell in love with the beautiful game. He touched the lives of millions across generations around the world. An artist with the ball his brush and the pitch his canvas. It is, well, it's almost unimaginable that the man is no longer with us. A truly mystifying number 10 and a supplier of moments that, well, redefined the beautiful game. Tonight, together, we pay tribute to this fallen legend.
Mi primer sueño es jugar en el Mundial y el segundo es salir campeón.
Maradona made the Mexico World Cup in 1986 his own, but 4 years before, Paolo Rossi did the same for Italy and Spain. And just weeks after the passing of Maradona, the football fraternity bid farewell to another legend. Rossi scored 6 times at the World Cup in Spain in 1982, including the first and the final win over West Germany. It was definitely a liberating moment for all Italians who had not won a World Cup since 1938. With the victory came an infinite lift to the nation's spirits. Again, tonight, we say rest in peace to a legend. We remind you that all our winners present with us in Dubai tonight will be receiving a luxurious Bulgari watch as part of their prize tonight. The next award this evening is Agent of the Century. This award is brought to you by Abu Dhabi Media. As football evolves, the role of the agent has become more prevalent. The transfer of players has reached astronomical amounts, and together with brokering commercial and endorsement deals, it has a career that has become a focal point in the world of football.
Now, to present this award, I'd like to welcome up onto stage none other than His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the chairman of the Dubai Sports Council. Accompanying him will be His Excellency Gianni Infantino, the President of FIFA. And also accompanying them, please welcome the Vice Chairman of the Dubai Sports Council, His Excellency Matar Al-Taya.
And your nominees for Agent of the Century are Jorge Mendes, Mino Raiola, Giovanni Brancini, and the Globe Soccer Awards Agent of the Century is Jorge Mendes.
Facilitated some of the best and the biggest deals the world has ever seen, with clients including Jose Mourinho, David De Gea, James Rodriguez, and of course João Felix, amongst others. Mendes has truly revolutionized the entire industry. Now, unfortunately, George can't be with us here tonight, but collecting the award on behalf of him, good friend, and of course, one of his greatest creations. Please welcome Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano, if you'd like to say a few words on behalf of Jorge.
Hello, guys. Hey. In name of George Mendes, we speak. When I was on the phone and asked him, what if you win what I have to say, and I said, oh, really be bravely. So I have to say thank you. In my opinion, of course, George deserves a lot, because for me he's the best agent in the world. And as I call him many times, for me, is the miracle man, because he do it miracles with many players, with me as well. So thank you, everyone, and George is very happy with this trophy. So thank you, everybody.
Cristiano, we'd like to ask you personally, what sort of influence did Jorge Mendes have on your career?
Everything. I met George with 16, 17 years old, and since the first day when I saw him, we had very close relationship. So for me, it's the best guy in the business, you know, to deal with the players, to deal with the clubs, and for me, it's the best agent ever.
Thank you so much, Cristiano, and once again, congratulations to Jorge for a very well-deserved award. Many thanks, Cristiano. But however, the Globe Soccer Awards agent of the century also has a message for us, so please let's have a look.
Good evening, everyone. I really would like to be there, but unfortunately, it's completely impossible to be with all of you in this important and amazing evening. I'm proud, and it's an honor to receive this award. Thank you very much for the votes of the public and the jury. Thank you also to my Gestifood team, managers and players. Congratulations to all winners. Have fun, and I wish you a healthy and a happy new year to all of you. See you in Dubai next year. Thank you very much.
Indeed. See you next year, George. Thank you so much indeed for those messages. Right, next award, Lords, a club from the Middle East, a club who's been dominant domestically as well as internationally, a club that's brought pride and joy to football fans across the entire region.
And the top title winner is Al Ahly.
Success. The Egyptian Giants were recently crowned champions of Africa for a record-extending 9th time, and after success in the league and the Egyptian Cup, landed a second treble in 15 years. Quite remarkable. 110 trophies have been won by the Red Devils. Your top title winners in the Middle East is, of course, from Egypt, Al Ahly.
And accepting the award for Al Ahly is club president and Egyptian football legend Mahmoud Al Khatib. Would you like to say a few words on behalf of Al Ahly? Please come ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حقيقة يمكن في البداية بذكر مجلس دبي الرياضي ومبادرات الشيخ محمد بن راشد الدولية للاحتفالات وللإنجازات الرياضية على المستوى العربي والعالمي. يعني النادي الأهلي وجوده النهارده في مثل هذا الاحتفال هو بالنسبة لنا شرف كبير، وبيسعدنا وبيسعد كل أعتقد المنطقة العربية والأفريقية. النادي الأهلي بيحاول بقدر الإمكان إن هو يعني يقدم شيء نجاحات تنافس الأمور العالمية. نتمنى إن احنا ننجح في دوت إن شاء الله. النهارده وجود النادي الأهلي كممثل المنطقة العربية والأفريقية في هذا المحفل العالمي الكبير، أعتقد ده أمر بالنسبة لنا بيساعدنا كلنا وبيشرفنا كلنا، ونتمنى إن شاء الله في القادم يكون أفضل بإذن الله. تاني بشكر كل السادة الحضور وبشكر مؤتمر دبي العالمي على هذا الاحتفال. يعني شكرا، السلام عليكم.
مبروك. Despite the uncertain times in the past year, the return of football managed to bring welcomed relief. While many were just glad to be back on the pitch, several clubs raised the bar and in the process ensured their performances would enter the history books. The Club of the Year award has been generously sponsored by Audi.
The nominees for Club of the Year are Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Liverpool,
and the Globe Soccer Award Club of the Year is Bayern Munich.
The Bavarian Giants managed to transfer domestic dominance onto the continental stage as Bayern landed the UEFA Champions League crown for a sixth time in addition to the Bundesliga and the German Cup. It was also the second time in 7 years that they claimed a treble.
And accepting the award for Bayern Munich is their goal-scoring sensation, Robert Lewandowski. Do you like this?
Hello again. I didn't spoke with my teammates today because I didn't know that I got this trophy from my old club. But we all know that everything what we achieved in this year, that was wonderful. We worked very hard for this, and all titles, all games. For sure, that is something special, and this trophy means for us a lot because we know that this year was very hard, and everything what we did, we tried to be the best. We tried to win the titles, and we did it. So I know that the next year will be the big challenge for us, but I'm glad that we can win this trophy, and I can say from all my teammates, all my teams, also staff and president, thank you everything, and thank you for all who vote for us. Thank you.
Robert, thank you. I will say it in German. Es ist uns eine große Ehre, Sie bei uns heute Abend zu haben. Dankeschön.
Vielen Dank.
Right, hope everyone is enjoying the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards. There is some warm food coming your way in just a little while once our live broadcast comes to a conclusion. But before that, the 21st century has brought a different dimension to the world of football. Look, there's been plenty of innovation and games have been taken to some uncharted territories. But amidst the fast-changing landscape, some clubs have shone brighter than others. But which team has earned the title of Club of the Century? The award for Club of the Century this year has been sponsored by Sport Business. And the nominees for Club of the Century are Real Madrid, Barcelona, Al Ahly, Bayern Munich,
And the winner of the Globe Soccer Awards Club of the Century is Real Madrid. With an unprecedented 13 Champions League titles, 6 of which have come since the turn of the century, no team has dominated like Los Blancos. That to go with 34 league titles, 19 Copa del Reys, and 4 FIFA Club World Cups make Real Madrid the club of the century.
And accepting the award tonight is club legend, Director of Institutional Relations at Real Madrid. Please welcome Emilio Butragueño.
Good evening. We are honored to receive this award. It's been a very difficult year for everybody, so we really appreciate. One of our primary values is teamwork, so that's why we want to share this recognition with everybody who is part of the Real Madrid family. Our president, the board, our players, the coach and his staff, and of course, our fans. I have to say that Real Madrid has been so successful for so many years because the support of our fans. It would be impossible to understand Real Madrid without our fans. And they help us grow as a club to face all the challenges that lie ahead. Finally, I would like to, well, of course, to share with you a wish. It's been a very difficult year, and we hope that very soon we will be able to return to normal life and, well, enjoy our passion, football, with our fans. Thank you very much.
Mr. Butragueño will also win a Bulgari aluminum watch, an iconic and immediately recognizable luxury sport watch. The Player Career Award saves to pay tribute to a star who's not just seen it, but won it all as well. The first Player Career Award this evening is kindly sponsored by Cura. He's a World Cup winner at 24, a European champion at 26, a Premier League title holder, a multiple La Liga winner, and a winner of the Champions League 4 times. Our first Player Career Award goes to someone who has summited the highest peaks of the footballing world and will definitely go down in the history of the history books of the football game. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerard Piqué.
Piqué's won it all at both club and international level, a graduate of the La Masia Academy. He is one of only 4 players to have won the UEFA Champions League 2 years in a row with different teams. Also played 102 times for Spain, instrumental in them winning both the FIFA World Cup in 2010 and the Euros in 2012.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor for me to be here today. I mean, it's been a long career, and I hope I will have 2 or 3 or 4 years more playing. It's fun because I can see here, for example, Iker, that I had the opportunity to share the dressing room with him, with the Spanish national team, and had the opportunity to win the World Cup and the European Cup with him. I had the opportunity to share dressing room also with Cristiano when we were at Manchester United. It was my first steps there, and I think that we had an amazing time together. In fact, we had the opportunity to win different titles there. And I didn't have the opportunity to share the dressing room with Robert, but I've won him, I've lost against him, and it's part of the game. I mean, winning and losing, it's part of football. But at the end of the day, the great thing of this game is sharing experience, is creating relationship with all the players that I had the opportunity to share a dressing room with. And it's what it is. When we retire, life goes on, and we can say that we've been part of something unique, and this, I think, is the most important and incredible thing of football. As the President said before, we had a very tough year, and when you have tough times, families stick together, and it's a great moment to see that the family of football is here tonight, and we are sharing this experience, which I think that it's I would say, a very important moment because, as the President said, it's a little step forward to have a normality, a kind of normality in the next few months. Thank you very much for the award, and I hope you can have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gerard. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations to Gerard. Right, next up, the Career Award. The next Career Award has been generously sponsored this evening by our friends at Lavazza. This one goes to, might give it away, a goalkeeper. Not only a goalkeeper, a captain and an undoubted winner. He became a Champions League icon as a teenager and went on to develop a love affair with winning trophies time and time again. Iker Casillas, or San Iker, to his adoring fans the world over, recently called time on his illustrious career, which saw him win an incredible 24 trophies at club and international level. Let's have a look. From the time he debuted for Real Madrid as a teenager, it was evident that Casillas was destined for greatness. The man who captained Spain to success as Euro 2008 and 2012 did even better in South Africa in 2010, as Spain became the world champions for the very first time. It was a period in which La Furia Roja underlined their status as the world's finest. This while also landing title after title at Real Madrid. Casillas wound down his career during a trophy-laden spell at FC Porto. Ladies and gentlemen, Iker Casillas.
Muy buenas noches.
Good night.
Muchas gracias
Thank you very much for this prize. We have been doing this for many years. We have been looking for a day to be able to collect this prize. Unfortunately, it has had to be this year, despite the pandemic. But anyway, I'm happy to be here with you. I hope next year will be a better party, more animated, with a lot of happiness for everyone. And I hope that the vaccine will be available for all of us. And I hope that next year we could always see football in a better way, as the FIFA president said, and that people can enjoy what we like the most, which is football.
Es un gran honor tenerte con
much.
nosotros esta noche.
Muchas gracias.
Now, look, terms such as social distancing and the new norm have become part and parcel of our daily lives in 2020. But there was nothing normal about some of the exceptional performances on the field of play as players performed at truly optimal levels. Some shone brighter than others. The question tonight is who shone the brightest? The Globe Soccer Awards Player of the Year Award is sponsored by our friends at TikTok. And the nominees for Player of the Year are Bayern Munich's treble-winning attack, Robert Lewandowski. Juventus goal-scoring machine, Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona's leader and talisman, Lionel Messi.
And your 2020 Dubai Globe Soccer Awards Player of the Year is Robert Lewandowski.
Lewandowski spearheaded Bayern Munich's second treble in 7 years. 55 goals in 47 appearances, including 11 goals in the Champions League, was truly exceptional. In the air, on the ground, left foot, right foot, Robert Lewandowski has proven himself a goal scorer of the very, very highest quality. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Lewandowski.
Once more, hello. Hello again. That trophy means a lot for me, I have to say, because everything what we did also with my team, I have to say thank you for my teammates, my trainer, my staff, also my family. I know that my father looks on me from the heaven, and that's means a lot for me, because I know that he couldn't see me on the pitch when I was the professional football player, but I know that he looked on me for the first in best place. And I also want to say thank you to my wife, that she support me a lot, that she stayed behind me. Sometimes she pushed me forward and to push more. Also for my kids, that it doesn't matter what's happened on the pitch, when I come back to home and I see how my daughters are laughing and he smiled to me, is something what for me it's also the very important things. And I also can say that the dreams come true, because I'm dreaming about playing on the big stadium with fans and to win the big titles. And now I'm here, so I'm glad. I want to say also thank you for everyone who voted to me that I can win this trophy. So to be with the legends like Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, and to do between them is something special, something wonderful. And I'm glad, I said that one more time, I'm glad to be here to win this trophy. And I hope so that see you next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. We'd like to note also that Bayern star striker Robert Lewandowski will also be receiving the Octo Finissimo S watch from Bulgari.
Right, on behalf of Dubai Sports Council, I hope you've enjoyed the evening. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the final award of the evening. It is time for the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards Player of the Century. So, the player who's left an indelible mark on the beautiful game, the player who'll go down in the annals of history as someone who influenced generations. This award has been kindly and generously sponsored by Bulgari.
And the nominees for Player of the Century are
an icon and a footballing phenomenon, Cristiano Ronaldo. An Argentine genius, match winner, all-time great, Lionel Messi. The Egyptian king, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, Mohamed Salah.
And the Globe Soccer Award Player of the Century is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Since day one, I'm always here, I think, to be the best, to train hard, to listen to all the players, the experienced players. I was feeling from the beginning that I was different than the other ones. I was more special. I was a special kid. Without sacrifice, we cannot win nothing. So I did an unbelievable sacrifice. My family too. And what I am today is started from that moment.
Can you believe the genius of
All my life, what I did and what I do, it's because I have passion for it. It's my strongest point, it's my mind. The numbers they don't lie. If you see during the last 15 years, my level is always kind of the same. Effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo with a chance maybe to seal it, and he has taken it.
This is for my colleagues, my coach, the Portugal, for the fans, for the immigrants. I'm so happy. It's moments that I cannot describe. Something unbelievable in my career. You have to work. I try to do it almost every day. It's not by coincidence. It's because I do it extra outside the pitch. My obsession to win, to have success. I worked for that. Talent is not enough. You have to. I dedicate myself so much that this is part of me. Records is part of me. I don't follow the record. The records follow me.
What a goal! Guillen has absolutely no chance. Saddles, shoots, scores!
I love to do it, this job. I love football. This is my passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Dubai Globe Soccer Awards Player of the Century is Cristiano Ronaldo.
So beautiful, eh? The video, wow, amazing. Well, what I want to say is thank you to Global Soccer, thank you everyone. Thank you the people who are voting on me, my teammates, the clubs that I play, the national team, my family, my friends, especially my 3 children and my girlfriend. They're always with me, they always help me to be better and better player and person. My mom, my sisters, my daddy, my brother. So a great achievement for me. As I said before, this has given me motivation to carry on with my life, with my football, with my motivation. It's great, you know, to be part of this event with these amazing players and to be nominated for the best one. It's a great honor for me. So I hope next year this is going to be over. I mean, about the pandemic, and we can enjoy more with more happiness, the families. And I see this lady, she's freeze all night. So I hope next year we can do it in a different place with more warm. And guys, thank you. Have a great night, and thank you for the trophy. I'm so proud and happy. Thank you.
Ronaldo, I can still manage to ask you a question, even if I'm freezing. There's nothing you didn't win. You're a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, but how does it make you feel today to be chosen as the best player of the past 20 years?
A great achievement. I'm so proud and happy. And as I say before, this has given me motivation to continue my journey, that I hope that I'm still available and fit to play a few years more and enjoy the people, enjoy the fans, enjoy especially my kids, my family, my friends, and all supporters around the world.
I'd like you to stay with us because your legacy is lasting. You're an icon to billions. And we have a small surprise for you to show you how special you are, yes, in this video. So let's have a look.
Thank you.
The greatest of all, the winner of the Globe Soccer Award. Questa volta la celebration è per te. Congratulations, Cristiano. Ronaldo. Felicitaciones, Cristiano. Congratulations, Ronaldo. Congratulations, Cristiano. Parabéns, Cristiano. Congratulations, Cristiano. Tebrikler Cristiano Ronaldo. Forza Juve. Felicitaciones, Cristiano. مبروك كريستيانو. 恭喜克里斯蒂亚诺·罗纳尔多。Congratulations, Cristiano. Tebrikler Cristiano. Congratulations, Cristiano.
Thank you, of course, Juventus and the kids from their academies around the world. Cristiano, how does it make you feel to see all these kids from all over the world saying these messages?
It's great to see the kids around the world that do it what I do it when I score goals. So it's great. I'm so proud and so honored that the future they see in my eyes and his dreams. So proud.
We're also very proud and honored to have you with us tonight. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Cristiano, can we ask you to stay with us on stage for one final photo, if that's okay? Because we'd like to welcome all of our winners tonight for one final winner's photo under this iconic building here. So, without further ado.
A supreme goal scorer and a treble winner and a Globe Soccer Player of the Year, Robert Lewandowski.
Joined again by Iker Casillas, or of course Sanika, the captain of the world and European champions and goalkeeping phenomenon at Real Madrid and FC Porto.
Supreme goal scorer, treble winner and Globe Soccer's Player of the Year, Robert Lewandowski.
Jura Piqué on stage with us as well, and of course all our winners throughout the evening. And it goes without saying, the leader, the legend, the icon, champion of champions, the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo, the Globe Soccer Awards Player of the Century.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an incredible night. Thank you for watching the 2020 Dubai Globe Soccer Awards.
Listen, from all of us here at the Burj Khalifa in the beautiful city that is Dubai, our thanks must go to our special guest, His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the chairman of Dubai Sports Council, His Excellency Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, and His Excellency Matar Al-Tayeb, the vice chairman of the Dubai Sports Council. Thanks also to all of you for watching wherever you are around the world. Nats, thanks to you for taking one for the team this evening.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, and good night. تصبحوا على ألف خير.
From Dubai, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience throughout the evening. We hope you've enjoyed the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards 2020. Please do stay with us down here in the shadow of the Burj Khalifa. Dinner will now be served. Please take your seats and dinner will now be served. Again, thank you very much indeed for being with us.